Hi folks, hope you're okay today. It's good to be with you and love to everybody out there. Just want to make a video really, a response to the Rat Pack, and this video is called the Rat Pack Gold Edition, and I have to make the video because Alex Bourton is, well, within the last 2 days he's made 5 videos where it's either been about me or he's mentioned me, and I just feel a responsibility to say some things that need to be said, and specifically to you, Alex. You made an accusation that because I've only just found out how Google invites are given, that that is the reason why I've had 9 months of, as you would call, meltdown, because I was being given invites and to talk about the debate with DPR Jones, and I've only just found them out now, so you're saying it's my responsibility. Well, first of all, you've no idea how long those Google Hangout invites go back to, okay? So what you're saying is absolutely disgusting, because you don't know the full facts of the situation, and you're trying to excuse yourself and your community from abuse, from mental abuse that you did as a community, and it was horrendous abuse, and you're trying to excuse yourself on the basis of information that you don't really have the full facts for. And that's horrendous. That's absolutely horrendous. The fact of the matter is, Alex, you have to take responsibility, and the atheist community, that you nearly caused someone to be in hospital for many, many years. And not only many years, but you basically nearly destroyed someone's life. And you did that because you were bullying. And you were bullying as a group. And if people disbelieve me, all they have to do is go and find the various individuals of the Rat Pack. Dwayne Hudson's, Christopher Mort, DPR Jones, Fiona Robertson, Cliff Jumper, Jim Gardner, and Making Explicit, and just go and find these people and then go back to their channels and then see them meeting JD Kane, see them meeting Captain Awesome Crew, Lenator, and see them all meeting months ago in Google Hangouts for hours and hours, John McDropout and his crew. How they spent hours and hours talking about me, talking about my depression, and then at the same time all ganging up, trying to break me. For example, when you had the Jason Burns Enactment Society, you tried to humiliate me. When you had the invitations where you ganged up, literally all over the internet, loads of atheists making videos, challenging me to mock debates, all trying to humiliate me and break me. Person coming into town trying to record me, other atheists coming into town trying to talk to me about things that are happening on YouTube, trying to break me emotionally, and atheists trying to get me sectioned, etc. All these things were done to try and break me, and you nearly caused me to have a nervous breakdown. And you, Alex, was a centre piece of all that was going on. You were part of the leadership that was instigating this. And if people doubt me, all you have to do is to go on Cliff Jumper's channel, unless he's removed it, and you'll find a little video where the atheist community in Alex's house is watching a video of me, and it's an abusive video. And somebody said that I said that video was okay. I said that video was fantastico to cite an atheist, meaning technically. But people forget that I made a large video criticising his abusive nature within his videos. So you're in a room with a load of your atheist mates and one person who claims not to be an atheist, all gathering together, and you could have been talking about William Lane Craig, you could have been talking about R.C. Sproul. No, you're in a room watching an abusive video of me. So basically, you can try and rewrite history all that you want. You can try and plant little seeds here and there and doubt things. But at the end of the day, you all know for a fact that you all ganged up on me. It weren't just one atheist, but it was a large number of atheists, and it was a large group of atheists, different groups of atheists. And you all ganged up on me, and you purposely ganged up on me to break me. I haven't got a channel on atheism. Atheist Examined had 3,000 subscribers. It had hundreds if not thousands of videos, many of them scholarly videos of mine, which I've lost forever. I had to close that channel down because of Jim Gardner trying to get me sectioned, and the hassle that I had because of him through that made me feel that I couldn't do what I wanted to do in freedom without being hassled outside of YouTube by Jim Gardner and the atheist community. So that's why I closed the channel down. So basically, you as an atheist community took away my freedom of speech. You not only did that, but you also sent somebody into Manchester who tried to film me, and also threatened me, and really nearly caused me another breakdown. So you can spin all that you want. I have admitted my failure and my mistakes, but you as an atheist community mercilessly tried to cyberbully me and break me to the point where I could be completely damaged forever. That's what you tried to do. You did not try to help me. You tried to break me. And that's really bad when you try to throw out horrendous allegations that you weren't able to prove, and many of the atheist leadership on YouTube supporting it, like Hogtie Champ, DPR Jones, supporting these horrific allegations that were never provided any evidence. And on top of that, it's even more wicked of you, Alex, when you complain about, because I make a few funny comments about your depression on a show where you were coming on to a show and you were told not to come on, and you came on 4 or 5 times and you were told specifically not to come on. You came on, and then I asked you, have you taken your medication, Alex? Just as a joke, because you came on 4 or 5 times and you needed to be told that this is just not right. And then you make a comment about that in a video that you've made, as if, look at him, he's saying, mocking my depression. Well, that is nothing compared to what you did. For over a year, you talked about my depression on many Google Hangouts, and at the same time instigated a large number of atheists attacking me on YouTube. You're the one that instigated, with your friends, these debate challenges, which were many debate challenges that were mocking, trying to humiliate me and break me to leave YouTube. And yet at the same time you would be on other Google Hangouts where you were talking about my depression, and using that as a weapon to stop me from making videos critiquing atheism. So basically, Alice, I'm not interested in dialoguing with you or the Rat Pack. I really aren't. My tea and biscuits debate tomorrow, I've given my hands out to, I've given my love and hand out to all your friends in the past. I've made recently some nice videos showing that I do care about you, but I'm really not interested in I'm intrigued by Jim Gardner, but ultimately, whether it be him, Wayne Hudson, you, Fiona Robertson, Cliff Jumper, I think of all you people, and I'm fond of you, but I also think about you, and when I think about you, I feel traumatized. That's the feeling I get when I think about you. I think traumatized. I really do. And so I'm not interested. I'm not interested in you, in what you've got to say, or the Rat Pack, because you've literally traumatized me, and you have to take responsibility for that. You like to throw up dirt about Christian apologists. You like to humiliate them and whatever you. Well, okay. But when you start traumatizing someone, that's a different story. When you start taking things outside of YouTube, that's a different story. When you start to try and break someone so much that you're trying to crush them to the very core, then that's a different story, and that's what you try to do. Now you're trying to get back into your old habits. You've made 5 videos in the last 2 days about me, and I would ask you to please respectfully stop making videos about me. I'm not interested in you. I'm not interested in dialoguing with you or the Rat Pack. I would respectfully ask you and the Rat Pack to leave me alone, okay? If you don't mind. And just stop making videos about me and just leave me alone. I'm not interested in you. I'm not interested in Wayne Hudson. I'm not interested in any of your atheist pals at the end of the day, okay? Not when you try to traumatize people, not when you try to hurt people to the point where you're trying to crush them and destroy them and damage them emotionally to the point where they can't recover. That's what you nearly did to me as a community. So I wish you all the best. I wish the Rat Pack all the best. But no amount of spinning can ever change the fact of what you did. And if people doubt me, all you have to do is go back to all the Rat Pack and look back at the history of the videos, and you can see many videos that they made about me. And what you'll find about those videos is I'm hardly ever on, and yet they've made countless videos about me, and that's your proof that they tried to bully me. Because many of the Google Hangouts they had, I was never there. They were just attacking me. They never dealt with my scholarship. They never dealt with my arguments. What they dealt with is ad hominem attacks on me, concentrating on my depression, concentrating on me as a person, attacking me. But they didn't do it just a little bit. They did it en masse. They ganged up. And they didn't only just do it on YouTube, they took it outside of YouTube. And nothing can ever change that fact. And I think deep down you feel guilty, Alex. And I know some of the atheists feel guilty about what you did. And you're trying to rewrite history. And you're trying to rewrite it and change the history. But the history can't be changed. People know what you did. And it's never going to change that. You tried to break me. You traumatized me as an atheist community. And you know for a fact you did. Now you might score a few lander punches on me. Or some of the things where I might say things and got it wrong or whatever, but the general story is true. It's a fact. You ganged up on me and you tried to break me, and you did it in ways that are not fair and underhanded, and those are the grand facts that you can't change. And that's your knockout. That's my knockout punch to you. That's the end of you concerning that. Now if you want to try and spin and change the story and trying to bring things here and trying to change it all, you try and do that. But I would ask you to not mention my name. I would ask you to leave me alone and leave me at peace. I'm going to have a Google Hangout tomorrow. I'm having tea and biscuits, and if anyone wants a civilized conversation, they're welcome. But you're not welcome if you're going to be, like I said, you either want a threesome because you love me so much, because you're making videos about me all the time. So you either want a threesome, you're either mentally ill because it seems to be fanatical that you're making like all these videos about me, or you're bullying me. Those are the 3 things. Either you want a threesome, either you want to bully me, either you are mentally ill or you're bullying me. I think you're bullying me. It's not normal for someone to make 5 videos in 2 days about a person. And I think you're bullying me and trying to bully me because deep down, inside, you know you feel guilty about what you did. And I would just ask Alex just to leave me alone. I'm not interested in someone like you. If I kicked into gear, mate, and I got the full, if you got the full Jason Burns and I kicked into gear, I would tear you apart, and within a couple of weeks I would absolutely break you. Okay, but I'm not like you. I'm not like that. There's a point at which I won't go. I'm a kind, gracious person, and I'm a friendly person, and I'm not in the business of breaking people, breaking them emotionally. And I could easily do that with you. I could chew you up and spit you out in 5 minutes, and all the Rat Pack, but I'm not interested. I just want peace, and I want to get on, and I just want to make videos, and I want to be happy. And there was a time before I met you where I was happy, but when I bumped into you, you made my life a misery on YouTube. So I would ask you to leave me alone, because any contact with you makes me miserable. So leave me alone, and the Rat Pack leave me alone, and let me be happy on YouTube, and let me do my thing.